Hi everybody, thanks for joining me again. John here with more Mars anomalies and artifacts. We're back at Protonilus. Just for reference, this is where we looked at these strange structures that looked like the top of a face. Not that it is, but the arrangement of those rocks and smaller boulders just looks very, very strange. Where we also have this three-part object, and I featured many of those in my last video. So let's get cracking on. This is the high-rise photograph called Protonilus Mensae Fretted Terrain. And as always, I'll include the link to all the reference material below. Acquired on the 3rd of February 2010. And we're going to be looking at an original image scale of 30.4 centimeters per pixel. And as usual, I'm showing you images cropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file. And there's a crop from the low-res JPEG just to give you an idea of what the area looks like. Located 48.11 degrees north, 50.84 degrees east in this region over here, in that dark patch where we find massive dunes, also very close to some other really weird artifacts that I featured in the second last video, I think it was. The first anomaly featured here is right there in the center, guys and girls. That piece is about 15 meters long and about 5 meters wide, and what makes it unusual is not just the straight shape to it. It's got the slight bend, and this is what really stands out for me, this disc-like protrusion or part on this side over here with a little hole right there next to it. Check that out, guys. The next one looks like a little pillar or column. This little item here is about 8 meters tall and about 4 meters wide, and what looks like a hole that's been drilled in it right there is about 2 to 3 meters in diameter. So check that out. Very, very artificial looking. Right there through the center line, guys. Next anomaly, another one of these long, narrow pieces. This is about 15 meters long, and the piece that's visible is about 6 to 7 meters wide. And look at the straight edges over here. We've got a 90-degree angle there, and then parallel to this one side we've got this long narrow protrusion over there. Looks like some type of wreckage or debris maybe. Check out this one, another one of these. I featured about 3 of these in previous videos. This piece over here is about 18 meters wide, and if we take a closer look at it, we've got some symmetry going on here again. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 sides to it. We've got equal angles over there. Check it, the symmetry over here. If we draw a center line going through here, we've got that little rectangular part over there, and then on either side we've got the 2 rows of protrusions or little knobs or parts on it. As I say, I've featured about 2 or 3 of these as well. Check out this anomaly, featured many of these as well. It's about, let's see, 8 meters wide and multiple sides again, guys. Check that out. We got 1, 2, 3 visible sides. The rest is partially buried, and that little conical feature over there is very close to the center line from that side to that side there. Check out this long narrow piece over here as well. It's about 15 meters long by about 8 meters wide, and on it we've got a row of similar knobs or protrusions. Check that out there. And then a line over here of 3 dark spots, similar size and spacing. Look at the straight edges over here, and this part that comes off to the right. Look at that, it looks almost as if it's been manufactured. Right there in the center of this line we've also got that protrusion over here as well, almost a slot maybe that's been cut into it there. Check out this piece on top of a slab or block. That piece is about 8 meters long and about 4 meters wide, and in the center we've got that little conical feature, and on either side similar parts. Check that out. Yeah, we're looking at multiple parts as well, and this first one, the square flat, almost like a slab, is about 12 by 12 meters, and we've got strange little parts on the top parallel to this one side. We've got straight edges and a 90-degree angle to it as well. Yeah, we're looking at this very long piece over here. This is about 25 meters long and about 8 meters wide. A small part over there in an L shape coming off to the right. I wonder if that there could be a little entranceway perhaps. I wonder if this is some type of wreckage. Looks like a metallic plate. Could this be part of it over here? Got straight edges and a right angle to it. Partially covered in sand. Check that out. That line coming through there. And then this really bright object over there, about 12 meters long, with this dome-like feature on it over there. Yeah, we're looking at a very long, narrow piece. That's about 15 meters long and about 1.5 meters wide. We've got 2 pieces, equal length. Check that out, it's slightly separated over there, or maybe that's a slot. I don't know if this is part of it, but also same length, also very straight edge to it over there. Check out the smaller parts on top of this, or these little structures on this slab or block over there. Let's check out this oval piece. That's about 4 meters wide and about 12 meters long. The little triangle over there, I'd say, is about 8 by 8 meters. And then we've got a rectangular piece to the right, and that's about 6 by 8 meters. So let's zoom in on it. How unusual is this? We've got a triangle over here, oval shape there with a little dome on it, and then the rectangular part over here, also with little parts or protrusions on it. Could these be little structures on top of this larger piece? This anomaly is about 12 meters long and about 8 meters wide, and we've got a dome-like feature over here. Could that there be an opening? Got an L shape to it, straight edges. This side over here parallel to this side, and then this over here looks like it's convex in shape. And then could that be an opening? This be some type of ventilation system, wind trap, or underground entranceway. And then also in the center of this one side we've got that Also convex shaped, looks almost like a dome. Let's see, that's about 4 meters across. Look at this unusual structure over here. Let's just check this rounded piece. That's about 5 meters long. And we've got that part next to it, also about 5 meters long. And this larger piece seems to be manufactured somehow. Look at the way this has been hollowed out. Got parallel sides over here. And then this long narrow piece. Very, very strange how these two parts are aligned over there in this hollowed out area over here. Check this out. Some similarities over here. This narrow piece on the larger part is about 8 meters long and about 4 meters wide. Is this maybe a type of a opening ventilation system? I don't know. I give up. I don't know what these things are, guys and girls. Now we've got another disc shape. This thing has a diameter of about 14 meters. We zoom in on it. You can check the rounded side over there with a triangular part slightly raised over here through the center, and then we've got smaller parts or protrusions on it as well. And there's another little triangular object next to this one. Rather weird. Check out this piece. Also featured a similar one a little earlier. Got this bright smooth surface to it, a 90-degree angle over there, and then it's about 1.5 meters in diameter. Check out this strange piece. Lots of symmetry and geometry going on here. It's about 12 by 12 meters, and it's lying on top of another circular object over there with a little dome on it. Check out the angles over here. Draw a straight line through there. We've got equal angles on either side. This is also a very unusual structure over here. Looks almost like metallic debris. It's about 6 meters wide by about 12 meters tall. And in its center, we've got that dome-like feature over there. And then I'm not sure if this is part of it over here to the right. Also circular in design with these two what look like little winglets on either side. Very similar to previous ones I featured as well. Check out this rectangular object over here with very straight edges and right angles to it. It's about 15 by 15 meters. Smooth, flat surface, straight edges, right angle over there. And then this part over here is raised above the surface. Again, not sure what's going on over here. Smaller parts on it as well. Check out this piece. Very intriguing, this as well. Check out this, another huge circular object over here, about 25 to 20 meters in diameter. With alignment of smaller objects over there. Little rectangular object mounted to it over here. But let's check out this, another circular object, and on top of it, I don't know what this is. Definitely has some symmetry and geometry to it as well. Look at the two sides and the little triangle pointing to the slot over here. Looks like it could be an opening as well, and a nice rounded shape to the base. I featured many of these partial circular objects with a straight line running through the one side. Now we're looking at an intriguing object as well. This is about 5 by 8 meters, and on top this long narrow piece right in the center. Don't know what this is. Let me know in the comments below as usual. Let's try and get to the bottom of these anomalies, guys and girls. Much appreciated. Here we're looking at the square object over here. Looks like a slab. Check that out. That's about 10 by 10 meters. And a little triangle on top. And then in line with it, we've got that little circular object over there. Check out the 3 dark spots on this one side and the equal distance between them. I wonder if this is a little opening as well. Again, we've got a smaller structure on this huge part. This is about 15 meters long by about 12 meters wide, and we've got alignment and geometry and symmetry here again. We draw a center line through there. We've got these 2 parts on either side, and then check at the right angle over here. Looks almost as if this is raised off the surface. And over there too, looks like a partial little dome in the center of this part. I don't know what the significance of this alignment is. Check that out. Equal spacing there. Straight edges to this piece. Check there as well. Another one of these. I featured countless of these already. This is about 12 meters long, and the smaller parts on it, those are about 2 meters across. And we've got another triangular alignment over here, guys and girls. More alignment over here. Check out the rectangular parts over here with these narrow pieces on top. This one over here is about 5 by 10 meters, and if we look at it, we've got this raised area right through the center over here, parallel to each side, at 90-degree angles to it. Not a typical rock or boulder in my opinion. So there they are. For comparison, check out the alignments of these long narrow parts, parallel to that side, parallel to that side, and then parallel to that side there. Another circular item over there. This one's got a diameter of about 8 meters, and arranged in a circular pattern around that smaller part, we've got these dark spots. Check that out. And this is in the center of this disc. Another little circular item over there. That's about 4 meters in diameter, and it's located in this square dark patch that's been hollowed out around it. And look at the little dome on the center over there as well. Again, not sure what to make of that. Another oval object over there that's about 12 meters long, and It's got 3 smaller parts on top, equal size and spacing going on there again. Check out this piece and that one over here. This one's about 12 meters long with a little feature right there on its center, but we're going to check out this piece, another one of these pumpkin seed shaped objects, or like a plectrum shape to it. It's about 8 meters wide and about 12 meters long, and right through the center line we've got that little dome-like object over there. Again, don't know what that is. Check out this huge square slab over here. This is about 15 by 15 meters, and what's strange about it is this little rectangular part on the top that measures about 4 by 5 or 6 meters, and it's parallel to this side over here. We've got a rounded part to the left as well. Rather strange, a little structure on top of a larger piece. Check this out. Very similar to some others that I've featured recently. This piece is about 15 meters wide, about 18 meters long, and it's got a very strange little part through the center line over there. Check that out. What are the odds of this happening in nature? You've got that line separating the 2 parts, and this little triangle meeting the line over there, and it's right in the center of that side. Got parallel sides there, 90-degree angles to it as well, and then this part looks as if it's broken off something larger. It's about 8 meters wide and about 20 meters long, and also it's got this little part on the one side, very smooth bright object, and then arranged in a triangle. Check at the distance over there to that raised part, and these dark spots almost the same size as well. Okay, there they are next to one another for comparison, and they look very similar with these parts on the centers on that on the right. Check that out. And there we've got another one of these circular shaped objects, a little dome or sphere on it, and that piece is about 8 meters wide by about 12 meters long. We zoom up, check there, got that rounded shape to it. This little dome or sphere located right there in the center as well. That concludes Return to Protonilus on Mars. I hope you found it informative and interesting. And as always, do let me know in the comments below what you make of these anomalies. And as a growing community, let's see if we can solve the mystery of Mars and get to the bottom of these strange artifacts that NASA says nothing about. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.